Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the video for practice number 4 for April 13th through April 15th. We are almost done. All right, let's dive right in. Number 1, we are given that a quadrilateral ABCD have those coordinates, and all they ask us to do is to graph, label, and state the coordinates of its image after a dilation of 2 with the scale factor of 2 centered at the origin. All right, so this is just a blank grid here, so I need to add in some axes. Give that as my y, and I'll say that this is my x. There we go. We don't need to move it around because we're not going that far away from the center. So we can just split it right down the middle on both sides. All right, so we need to find our A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime. Well, in order to get this, all we need to do is, since we have a scale factor of 2, all we need to do is just multiply each of our coordinates by 2. And then we will have our new imaged coordinates. So A prime, all we're going to do is take -1 comma 3, and we're going to multiply it by 2, and we get a new point of -1, 6. Now I'm just going to do the same thing for all of the rest of them. B prime is going to be 2 comma 0 multiplied by 2, which gives me a point of 4, 0. C prime is going to be equal to 2 comma -1 multiplied by 2, and that gives us 4, -2. And finally, D prime is at -3, -1. Multiply that guy by 2, and we get -6, -2. All right. So all we need to do is label this guy, not label it, we just need to graph these points. So -1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our A prime. 4, 0. Right there, that's our B prime. 4, -2, C prime, and -6, -2, 2, D prime, and then just connect the dots. And bam, there we go. All right, not terrible. All right, 2 and 3 are again those review questions for slope and equation of a line, just to get you guys prepared for what's coming up. So in both of these questions, we are asking for the equation of a line that passes through 2 given points. So in number 2, we have -2, -3, -2, excuse me, and 1, 6. So we want the equation of a line, and we know that equation is y equals mx plus b. Now this is called slope-intercept form, and the reason being is because we can determine those two things, the slope and the y-intercept, just by looking at our equation. So our slope is obviously our m, and then our y-intercept, if you remember, is our b. So those are the two important things that we need to find out in order to write our appropriate equation for this line. So first thing I'm going to deal with is find this slope right here. Well, I'm going to use a slope formula to figure that out. So our slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And again, I'm going to label these guys just for myself. x1, y1, x2, y2. All right, now I can just plug in. y2 is 6 minus a -2 I like to write that in there just to so I can see it, so I can make sure I do the correct operation here. So I have subtracting and negative, so I know that's going to turn into a positive when I'm done. And then for my x's, I have 1 minus a negative 3. I have that same situation on both the top and the bottom. So 6 minus a negative 2 turns into 6 plus 2, which is 8. And then I have 1 minus a negative 3, which turns into 1 plus 3, which is 4. And then 8 divided by 4 is 2. So my slope is 2. My m is 2. So now I have one of my pieces. I found my m. Now I need to find my b. Well, if you recall from the previous video, in practice number 3, we did to find the b, we took one, oh, well, they gave us a point. Well, in this case, we have 2 points. So it doesn't matter which point that we use. We're going to take one of our points, and that's going to be our x and our y. And we just found our m, so we can plug all those 3 numbers in, and then we can find, and we can just solve for b, and then we have our 2 pieces of information. So I'm going to choose the 1, 6 points, and that's going to be my y and my x. So my y in this case is 6 equals my m, which I just found out was 2, times my x value, which is 1, plus b. 2 times 1 is 2, so I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, and that gives me b is equal to 4. Excellent. So now, to get my final equation, again, if you recall, to get my final equation of a line, I stick back in my y and my x. Those letters stay. All I'm going to do is plug in for my m and my b. So y equals 2x and then plus 4. Booyah! All right. And then I'm just going to rinse and repeat for number 3. Again, I'm going to label my guys here, x1, y1, x2, y2. I want my equation, which is y equals mx plus b. First thing again, I need to find my slope, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Just going to move this guy down a little bit. There we go. And then I'm just going to plug in. I have negative 6 minus 0 over, I have a 4 minus a negative 4. Minus a negative 4. So on the top, I have negative 6. On the bottom, I have 4 subtracting a negative 4, which turns into 4 plus 4, which gives me 8. And this fraction can be reduced down by dividing by 2 on both the top and the bottom, which gives me negative 3/4. So I found my slope. Now again, I just have to find my b. So I'm going to choose one of my points. I'm going to choose one of my points. I'm going to choose negative 4, 0, just because I think it's easier. And I'm going to plug those guys in for my x and my y. And then I just found my m, and now I can solve for b. So my y is 0, and my x is, oh, first I need my slope, my m, negative 3/4 times negative 4 plus b. All right, so when we do negative 3/4 times 4, the 4s are going to reduce down, and the negative times the negative, so the 4s are going to reduce down into 1, and negative times a negative gives me a positive, so the only thing that's left is just 3. So this is 0 equals 3 plus b. Subtract 3 from both sides, we get b is equal to negative 3. And again, I'm going to stick my y and my x back in. So this is equal to negative 3/4 x, and then minus 3 for my b value. And there we go. All right, I hope this video helped you out. As always, be safe and be healthy, and I will see you next time, everybody. Bye.